waxing machine. Nope. Taylor bought me some wax. What is this thing called? Waxing, waxing over the waxy way. Waxy, 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 waxy. Today I'm gonna talk a lot about waxing. It is probably one of my new favorite things to do ever since Taylor bought me this waxing kit for on my birthday, I'm pretty sure, maybe Christmas. I don't know if he was trying to hint at me or what was going on, but either way, I love it, so joke's on him. The waxing kit that I use is Gigi, and you can get it on Amazon for under 30 bucks, I'm pretty sure. It comes with some big waxing strips and some little waxing strips. And then these 4 bottles, pretty much the only one I use is the wax off because it gets the sticky wax residue off your fingers when you're done. But there's also like the pre-epilation powder, because it's the cleanser. And then the slow grow. Who knows if that really works. I was gonna show you how close up on my armpits how to wax, and then I decided that that was too embarrassing for me. I will show you some little fast clips because that's less embarrassing. And then I checked my legs and we're in luck, they're pretty hairy. Let's get started. He's volunteered to be the eyebrow model. First things first, you just plug it on in and slide it on over to high. For eyebrows, I try to use this little skinny stick. One time I used the big stick on Taylor and I waxed way more off than I meant to, and it was very traumatizing for him. Just wipe it, so I've got just a little tad bit on there, and I just do one at a time. First I'm gonna do the unibrow. So his hairs are going up, and so that's the way you're gonna put the wax on. You're gonna help push him up, and then you put the wax strip on. You're gonna wanna keep the skin as tight as you can. This is the, what's the word? This is pretty much all there is to waxing. You're gonna rip the opposite way the hair is growing. Down. Voila. We have an armpit model who wishes to not be named. You're gonna want to put on a tank top so you don't get sticky all over your shirt. Stretch the skin out, rub it in so it's sticking really good to the paper. Frickin' gun. Son of a gun! It's clean. Waxing, waxing over the waxy way. Today we're actually gonna switch it up because I got a new model. He decided that he would like to be waxed. You got pretty hairy legs. Should we wax your legs? Should we wax you? Just kidding, I'm not actually gonna wax my dog. That's inhumane. And anyone who does that is mean. Oh, you're such a punk! I like to use the same stick over and over, which is very probably unsanitary if you're gonna wax other people, but it's my same armpit every time, so I don't feel like that's gross. I like to play with it like this though, and I just think it's kind of cool. This is disgusting and covered in wax, and that is how it got covered in wax, is by messing around with it. So if Taylor saw me doing this, he'd come give me an earful. He doesn't like me making a waxy mess. Like, whatever. I'm just talking to myself, Joe. Just mind your own business. You would ideally want to have hairs that are a little bit longer just so it's easier for the wax to grab them. With my leg, because it's a bigger area, I'm going to use this guy. You're not going to want to get a ton of wax because the thicker it is, the less hairs it pulls out, actually, I learned. Yeah, I went to cosmetology school for 2 months. So, you know, go with the hair growth. So they're pointing down, so I'm going to go down. Just set that on top. Rub it so it's all stuck to the paper. Okay, so you want to stretch the skin so it's as tight as possible. Okay, I'm actually really scared. Okay, 1, 2. So as soon as you rip the wax off, put your hand on it and push down. I'm not really sure what it does, but I just hear that it helps it feel better. Do you know the purpose of that? Look at that beauty. That was from my leg. So it really did rip some out. Well, that was waxing with Nicole, and I hope you learned a thing or two.